Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I know it's been a minute since I've actually uploaded something. There's just been a lot going on and I'm finally going to come back and really like dedicate myself to my channel, especially because it's fall and I love fall and I love doing eye tutorials, or I love doing eye makeups that are intense and deep, beautiful, probably this type of weather and this type of season. So fall and winter definitely my seasons, so I'm going to be hopefully uploading a lot of tutorials, which is what I want. I just want to upload a lot of looks and yeah, we'll go from there. But today's video is just going to be like a kickoff to my fall videos, I guess you could say. It's going to be all about my top 10 palettes for fall. Now this one was definitely a hard video, or hard to narrow it down, because I always pick out, like every month I pick out my palettes that I want to use for the month, and this one I'm going to do October and November. Also some are new, some I've used before, so it's going to be a little mixture of both, just because I have a lot of new palettes and I haven't tried them, and they have a lot of nice rich, you know, jewel tones that I like. So I like jewel tones for the fall looks. I like oranges. I like, you know, deep and dark colors. Greens, yellows, just like the leaf colors, reds, burgundies. Definitely jewel tones, those jewel tone blues, those purples. That's what I like to see on my lips, on my eyes. And definitely also a lip video is coming up. That one's gonna be a little bit harder, just because again, fall is my favorite season, so I have a lot more of those to go through than palettes. So let's get started. So I'm gonna get started with one. I have a whole bunch still left out here, and so I haven't 100% narrowed it down. So I'm kind of narrowing it down as I go, a little bit, just a little bit. Okay, so yeah, I'm sick. My voice is a little also, I have my fall decor. Isn't this cute? Pumpkin kisses and harvest wishes. And then I have a little, like a little bird cage with hello fall. I hope you guys like that. And I also redid the wall back there. Just kind of wanted to mellow out that teal color that I have. So my first palette that I'm going to introduce is the Wizard and Witchcraft palette, and this is by Storybook Cosmetics, and this was a Christmas gift from my boyfriend. And then this is what the inside looks like. But yeah, anyways, this is what this palette looks like. And like I said, you have those jewel tone greens, that burgundy red, that blue, and then you have a little bit more darker and deeper colors. So I'm definitely looking forward to using this one again. I love these three colors. Those are like the ones that pop out the most to me, but I also really like this one. It's really dark. It's black, but it's like a little bit like a smoky charcoal black. And the taupey color too. It's really pretty. And this actually retails for $55 on Ulta. I looked up all these prices last night just to make sure that I had the most up-to-date prices in case anything was on sale or anything, you know. So yeah, it retails for $55 on Ulta. Okay, the next palette that I'm going to do, or going to focus on, is the Sigma Enchanted palette. Oh, it's so pretty. I haven't featured this on my channel yet. It's brand new. I don't think I've had a chance to use it yet, and I just think it's so pretty and perfect for fall. And I heard the brush in here is really good. I actually have some Sigma brushes, so I have used the E38 that's in here, and I haven't used the other one, so I'm looking forward to using that too. But this is what this looks like, and look how gorgeous that is. Just look how pretty. Like, you see that? You can see them like actually like reflecting. So yeah, and this one retails for $49 on the Sigma website. It's also on Neiman Marcus, I think, and Nordstrom, I think. I'm not sure about Nordstrom, but I know I saw the other ones. So yeah, and I'm looking forward to, I love greens during the fall, so I'm looking forward to really using all of them, but especially this one, this green and this even darker green right here. I'm really looking forward to using those. But I really like the mattes in here, and I really liked the shimmers. They just look very pretty, very different. The way you see them in person is very, it's even prettier than you see it on camera. Like it's one of those palettes that once you see it in person, it's like amazing. I love this palette. Palette that I'm going to include is the ColourPop. It's a brand new one, ColourPop Kathleen Lights. I just got it, so I really have not had a chance to use this at all, but I am looking quite forward to doing this palette. This is why I don't think I'm going to insert swatches, just because look how many there are in here. I have some big palettes in here, so it's going to be a lot, but I'd rather do a dedicated video to each one and just do a couple looks with them and maybe show you what I did. And yeah, this is definitely going to be, I'm looking forward to using the jewel tones in here. And this quad right here, these four, I can't wait to do that in the look. But if there's anything specifically you want me to use, or any colors that you want me to look at and do, excuse me, let me know and I'll be more than happy to. Okay, and that one retails for $39 on the ColourPop website. I have a little list here with the prices and everything, so I don't, excuse me, I don't forget how much they cost and stuff. And yeah, this palette, the next two palettes are actually ColourPop palettes, and this one is the Sarai collaboration. Well, that one was, you know, the Kathleen collaboration. This one is the Through My Eyes palette, and like I said, I love Sarai. And this one is like, I hate bending my palettes back. Ugh, but I have to for the mirror. This one to me also screams fall. I mean, any weather really for this one, but I think definitely more fall because it has more, yeah, the lighter transitional colors, you can use them anytime, but these greens, this corner right here, gorgeous. This one right here, I really want to do the look she did. I don't know if you watch her channel, she did this in the inner corner and she did this in the outer corner. That's honestly why I kind of bought this palette, because that look, whew, it's gorgeous. I actually don't have a green exactly like this. I have a lot of greens in my collection, but not one exactly like that. And I can't wait to recreate that look, and let's see how it turns out, and maybe do another 2 looks with this palette. So I could use that color right here with this right here. I think that would look so pretty. And that one retails for $23, also on the ColourPop website. And the next one is the Good Sport by ColourPop. I didn't really like the release. Well, I did like their fall release. It was okay. It wasn't my favorite. I liked more the release that they did in Ulta. However, when I was swatching it, and then a lot of the colors that I liked from that palette are already in here. It was the, which one is it? The Rookie, Reckless. I think those are the ones that I really like from that palette. And the other one that I really liked was a dark brown. So I have dark brown, so I don't really need that. But those are the ones that I really like from the palette. But as you can see, this palette is super unique and it has a lot of fun colors to play with, and I can't wait to use it. I'm looking forward to just creating something fun and deep and dark with this, and just something super smoky. It just looks so pretty. I can't wait. I love every color in here. There's not one color that I don't like or I'm gravitated towards. So yeah, the Good Sport palette. And this one retails for $16, but it's actually currently out of stock on the ColourPop website. Probably because it's such a good and unique palette, honestly. I don't have anything like that in my collection with that combination of colors. So that's probably why it's out of stock. And a lot of people have been talking about it recently on YouTube, so I'm pretty sure that's why. The next one is, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, 5 more to go. Okay, this one's a little busted. But the one of the shadows broke on me, and I had to reprint press it yesterday again. And this is the Nubian 2 by Juvia's Place, and this one retails for $20 on both Ulta and Juvia's Place. This one to me screams fall. Let me show you. See, it has, look how pretty that is. And this is the one that broke, and it's like one of my absolute favorite oranges because it's like this orange, deep orange color with some gold flecks in it. And hopefully I pressed it enough that it'll be okay. So I really don't want to repurchase this palette, but if I have to, I will, because this is like one of my favorite fall colors. I think it's just so perfectly fall. But you see that blue tone, these purples, that green. When I first started, I was like, oh my gosh, this totally screams fall. And see, as you can see, that was kind of starting to fall, so I need to be careful and try to repress that too. This one is absolutely gorgeous. It just has those deep tones that you want to use for a fall look. I think this would be more like this is like my classic fall palette, I think. I just really like it. And I have used this one before, and the Juvia's Place formula is amazing. I love it. The shimmers, everything. All the palettes that I've used so far, ColourPop, you know, their palette is their formula is amazing. The Wizard and Witchery one by Storybrooke Cosmetics, I really like that. It's a little bit more subtle. You have to build up that one, but I still like it because sometimes you don't always want that intense pigment off right away. I rather build it up to the intensity that I need. The only formula I don't think I've tried is the Sigma one. But I heard that one's good, so I don't doubt it that their formula is good because their brushes are amazing. The next one that I'm going to do is the one that I actually have on my eyes today, and it's the Jackie Aina palette. It took me a little bit to take it out because I think it's kind of hard to like the material. This one, let me show you the eye look that I have on. So I used Ginger as my first transition color. Then I used Edges, Credit, and then I used, what's just this one? Sponsored. Those are the four that I used, and then I used this one as my inner corner highlight, which is Soleil. But I really love this palette. I think it's just the perfect deep tones that you want to use for fall colors. Love this color. That's the one that drew my attention, in that purple. I have been searching for like a true plum purple for a while. I used to have this little small quad palette from Victoria's Secret, like when I used to work there back in the day, and they had like the most perfect arrangement of purples. It was like so pretty. It was like a monochromatic palette, but it was so pretty. It had the most perfect plum purple that I loved, and I've been trying to find one similar to it ever since. I have since thrown that palette away. I don't have it anymore, unfortunately, to compare it with, because I really love that palette, which is the reason that I kept it, to find a purple like that and compare it. But I no longer have that palette now that I think about it, because I just rearranged my palettes yesterday. So yeah, but I really like it regardless. I really like that palette. I mean, I really like this purple right here. So yeah, it's again a little bit more jewel tones and those darker warm tone fall colors. So see, really intense. I really like this fall look, even though it's still freaking hot here. Sorry, but it's still really hot here in Georgia. I can't wait till it cools down. It's supposed to be another week before it starts to cool down. I can't wait. I cannot wait. And then that one retails for $45 on both I think Ulta, Sephora, and ABH website. Okay, the next one that I'm going to do is also an ABH one. This, however, most people didn't like it. I loved it. I love the color story. I love the way I love this color story, which is the reason that I bought it. To me, as long as you're willing to work with it a little bit, it's fine. It's not something that's like, oh my gosh, it's going to like kill my vibe or anything. I've used it before and I really like it. Shoot, it is a little bit intimidating to use, but it's not something that's like going to, you know, discourage me from using it. I know a lot of people had difficulty with it, but I love the color story enough that I'm willing to work with it. And this is the Subculture palette. See, like, I don't use it very often. I only take it out during the fall. See how clean it is? Yeah, I only take it out during the fall, and then I only do looks during the fall with it, because I love the color story. I think it's like very unique, like the Good Sport palette, and I wish they would come out with maybe a reformulation of it and a little bit easier. I mean, I think HBH shadows are not the easiest to work with. They're really nice, but they're not the easiest to work with. Actually the Jackie Aina was amazing to work with. I've always had a little bit, not difficulty, sometimes they blend away, the HBH shadows, some of the colors, and you have to really build them up and not use too much, because then it's too much at one time. But the Jackie Aina one, not really. I knew not to work with too much of the eyeshadow at once. I built it up slowly, but it blended itself like a dream. It was super easy to blend. It didn't blend away the color. I loved it. I honestly wish they would do more like that, but they have their signature formula, which I also like, but it's just not the easiest to work with. So I don't think this was too difficult to work with also. You just have to be like, it's one of my more, you know, challenging palettes to work with, but I don't mind it because I absolutely love the color story. I love it. Of course, not every shade in here works out, but the ones that I really love, which is mostly these deep shades right here, are the ones that work for me anyways. So I know that these two shimmers right here don't really work, but I'm okay with that. And this one retails for $42 on the HBH website, which is the only place that you can find it. It's no longer available that I remember on Sephora or Ulta. Forgot to mention that at the beginning of the video, but they're in no particular order. So I have two more, and then I'm going to mention two. Okay, I think I know which ones I'm going to mention. Oh, I don't know. I'm gonna go with this one first. Okay, so this is the e.l.f. Earth and Ocean palette, and when I first saw this palette, let me open it, I fell in love with it. It's like right up my alley with these greens, and it's right up my alley with these greens right here, and these blues aren't like, I'm not the biggest like big fan of blue, but these right here, I think they're very I don't want to say wearable, but they're a little bit easier to wear, at least for me. A little bit more not natural, I don't know what the word is that I'm using for, but a little bit more just easier for me to work with. But this side is the one that I absolutely loved over here. That is, whew, that is what I loved right away. And some of these darker tones I really like too, but I can't wait to use it. I haven't used this one because I actually made a palette that was similar to it. I've changed it up since a little bit, which is why I haven't really dug into this one yet, and I can't wait because again, I love greens during fall. A nice green toned with a nice vampy color. That's what I love. Let me show you the palette that I made, kind of like just to show you. Oh, and that one actually retails for $14, and I know that it's available at Target, Ulta I think, and obviously the e.l.f. website, and I think those are the three places that it's available at. I got it from Target. As soon as it was available, I made sure that I got it because I love those greens. And I'm not sure about the formula, like I said, on this one because I haven't worked with it quite yet. So yeah, but this is the palette that I created. Most of these should be ColourPop colors. I had more shimmer greens down here, so it was looking more similar to the e.l.f. one. But I decided to add purples because I have a bunch of purples that I had. So I just wanted to show you really quick this one. I do want to do a dedicated video to my single eyeshadows just because I do have quite a bit of them. But I actually think this is really perfect for fall. It has neutrals. Love these mustard yellows with these greens and obviously the purples, and these two shimmers I think are just really perfect, and they can work with pretty much anything in the palette. So you kind of like, this is glass bowl, so you can see it's kind of, I don't know if you can see it, a little purpley, but then green when you pair it with green. So yeah, that's the palette that I built for fall too. I just kind of wanted to mention it together since I kind of built that one before I got the e.l.f. one actually. So the next one that I wanted to mention was definitely the Berries and Cream palette by Dominique Cosmetics, and I absolutely love this formula. It is so amazing. The colors selection in here is amazing, and it's those berry tones I think that are perfect for fall. Oh hell, I know I can't pull my palette. So yeah, it has these berry tones, as you can see. These are so pretty to work with. I love all the colors in here. The only one I haven't worked with too much is black, but I never really work with black, always with deep browns. This always draws your eye in, that blue, but it has those cooler tone colors if you want for a fall look, which is why I wanted to pull something cool tone in. The reason I didn't pull the Marc Jacobs palette, because as if you see my other videos, I love that one, is if I pull it in, I'm not going to use anything but that palette, because I absolutely love that palette. So I decided to not use it for right now. Maybe I'll switch out things in the end of October, but for right now, I definitely wanted to use this one. So this one retails for $44 on Sephora, and well, I couldn't find it on Sephora actually last time I tried to look. But it was on Sephora, and obviously Dominique Cosmetics, $44. And then, let's see. Actually, you know what? The last one that I really want to mention is the Emily palette, like my top 10. The Emily palette one, the Emily Edit, excuse me, with Makeup Revolution. The reason that I really like this palette is because, obviously, the color selection. I think it's absolutely gorgeous. But with the color selection she did, it's beautiful, but it's also really subtle colors. It's not something like super intense like the other palettes that I have. I like that you can create really even like spring color looks too, but also fall. Like if you stick to this part right here, definitely fall. And then the bottom half too, definitely fall looks right here. Actually, except for those, so you can use pretty much anything. It literally screams fall. It's just more subtle as far as like tones and the look that you get. It's definitely more subtle. Maybe for something you don't want super intense a day, but you still want fall colors. I think this works perfectly. I've done a look with these two when see, I don't work with black. I've done a look with Top Story and Corridor. These two right here. Oh my gosh, so pretty together. This color is so pretty. It's really unique. I don't really have anything like that one either. I just really like all the colors in here. There are some that are a little bit hard in the color department payoff, but other than that, it's not. I really like it. It's a subtle palette, but it works so amazing for fall. I love it. And this one retails for $20 on the Ulta website and Makeup Revolution, I believe. And it's always on sale. I saw it a couple weeks ago for like $4. And it's such an amazing value. For $20, it's an amazing value. But can you imagine $4? I got it right when it came out. So I definitely didn't get it for $4. But I still think $20 is not a bad deal for all these colors. And the big mirror, if you like the mirror in the palette, I don't care. I prefer not to have one, but it is what it is. In a pinch, I'm sure it'll work for, you know, people. Anyways, so my one honorable mention is the Born to Run palette. And the reason I wanted to mention this one is because, one, I haven't used it. I haven't really dug into it yet. And also, it has a lot of pretty fall colors that I really want to use. Like, pretty much every color in here to me calls more to fall than, you know, any other time of the year to me. I mean, I could use some of these transition colors for, you know, anytime, some of these for any time, but like these right here, I definitely would only use during the fall. You can use them anytime, but to me, they scream fall. Like, that's what I want to use. Those are the colors, those are the deep tones that I want to try to work with, and yeah, I really am looking forward to using this one too. And since I haven't used it, I can't tell you about the formula. Like I said, some of the palettes are new that I'm going to include in my fall. But I've heard it's really, really well. I mean, I like the other Urban Decay Naked palettes. I've liked them. And they say this formula is even better than that. So, so this pretty much ends my video for today. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I am looking forward to just doing a couple of tutorials and maybe just a couple of other type of videos thrown in there. That's just what I really want to do, just because I really love doing fall looks and I love getting inspiration. And yeah, I think that's it. It's been a while since I sat down and filmed too. So thank you guys for watching so much. I hope you enjoyed watching my fall palette picks. And if you do like, if you like this video and you want to see more, you know, more like it, and you know, videos or fall look videos or any other videos by me, please don't forget to subscribe, and don't forget to hit the like button, and you know, follow me on Instagram. I'm gonna try to post more looks on there too. All right, see you next time. Bye bye.